Hi, I'm Greg from RV Haulers. You can hear behind me, Junior has just been started up. It's a 2012 Volvo 780 and it's just received its treatment from us at RV Haulers. We've removed one of the rear axles and we've rebuilt the entire drive line, and this is going to be its Maiden Voyage with a single rear axle. Let me give you a look around the truck and we'll go for a drive. So the truck has been singled mid. We've put that axle in between where the factory axles used to be. You'll see right away that the exhaust has been removed. It's been pointed down, and you can see new steady bearing in this drive shaft here. The slip and spline and the drive shaft is all new. Back to, in this case, we put a new yoke on right there. You can see all the new airlines. And at the back, just behind that Bendix air controller, that's where the hitch is going to go. So that air controller is temporarily suspended there until we get the hitch put on. When the hitch gets put on, that controller is going to be bolted onto the hitch. Just for legal purposes, so that this is a commercially safe vehicle, you have to have mud flaps on it. The tires, we cherry picked the nicest ones and you'll see that they've been balanced. If you look at the ends of those little caps, when it says CBE, it's got that red cap. It means that they've been balanced. And the truck got a bit of detailing in the shop. We got all those decals off, or decals, pardon me, here in the United States. And we'll be polishing the wheels, putting on new hubcaps. We started polishing the fog lights, so those aren't in the truck right now. Getting the lenses cleared up. But this is a 2012, so this is a young pup. And we called it Junior because it feels like a young fella when you get in it and drive it. Let's go for a drive. I want to point out to you that, as we expected, you'll see that the ABS and the traction control lights are on the dash, as well as the check light. The reason for that is we've removed an axle and the computer has recognized that things have changed. After we do some test drives and do a little more work on the truck, we'll be taking it to Volvo to get that reprogrammed and those codes eliminated. So this truck has the I shift. We'll put it into reverse. Shows reverse on the dash. We're just backing out from our shop here. Just came out that door. Oh, my mirrors look good. They're coming. This is always one of those exciting times, the maiden voyage of a newly singled truck. Alright. Let's drive. Let's put it into fourth gear for us. Just a gentle brake application. Yeah, we're good. So the truck recognized we were pointing downhill a little bit. It put it into fifth gear. It's got a pitch and yaw sensor in it so that when it knows we're pointing downhill, it can start in a higher gear, or if we're stopped at a light facing uphill, we'll start in a gear maybe around 3 or even sometimes 2 if it's a steep angle. the nice thing about these I-shift transmissions is where they shift nice low RPMs, keeping our fuel mileage good. So moderate to hard acceleration. There's 54 miles per hour. So here's what I feel. You know, there's no weight over the rear end of this truck. It's very light. Don't even have a hitch on it right now. So in my seat, I can feel the bumps of the road a little bit. But if you look at my hands, the truck is driving straight. I'm able to take my hand off the wheel. Don't feel any, no vibrations. We're 46 miles an hour, 1,000 RPMs, getting about, what's it say there, 16 miles per gallon at this speed. That's the instant, so not terribly accurate. That's a pretty bumpy intersection. For those of you who've watched some of my videos before, you'll know that I've got my favorite routes for testing trucks. I like going on the same road all the time because I can compare trucks. I know how it should feel when it's perfect. And this is one of my bumpy sections. You'll see we've got all kinds of manhole covers like that one exposed on the road. And in a little while here we are able to go out on the highway. More manhole covers. Part of what we do at RV haulers is put these trucks through their paces. So when it's bobtailed like this, I'm up ahead. I've got some gravel. I'm gonna, hit the brakes hard when I've got the ABS fixed, of course. I'm gonna hit the brakes hard and make sure that I put it into a panic stop. I want to see it perform in all kinds of different conditions before a customer gets a truck. I want to get it into some really loose gravel and try to spin the tires and see if the traction control is going to work. Again, I won't do that until I get it programmed at Volvo, because right now those things are turned off. But we're looking for slow driving, fast driving. When I get the hitch on this truck, we're going to be hooking up one of our heavy trailers. We're only 45 minutes from the Rocky Mountains, so we're going to be taking it up and down some hills. Testing everything that we can before a customer gets it. So Ed, I'm just talking to Ed in Alaska. Ed is one of our prospective customers, and I just got a surprise phone call. We're here doing the inaugural test drive of Junior. We're about to take it out on the highway, and Ed is on the phone. I forgot I programmed the stereo so that the Bluetooth was working. So hello Ed.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really good. So, just while I'm here inside of Junior, I'll stop the video. Don't worry, I'm not going to put you on YouTube anymore, Ed, while we talk about your truck. But anyways, I thought it would be kind of neat to show the people on YouTube that there's some pretty neat features built into these newer trucks. This 2012 is kind of neat with all the little gadgets that it's got built into it. So Ed, good morning.
Good morning. So now what you do is interesting.
now you're going to be famous. Yeah. All right, we've hung up the phone with Ed from Alaska. We're just about to get it up to highway speed now. So let's step on it. This one's got a D13 engine in it. And at 65 miles an hour, I do have a small vibration. Now this truck hasn't been taken up to highway speeds yet. The way the bead balancing works is those little bags of beads, they actually have to break open. They find their way into all the little nooks and crannies in the tires. And yeah, I've got a little vibration in the truck, so that's something I'll have to look at. But this is why we do test drives. We want to find everything about the truck before you do. So looking at our gauges, everything is up where it should be. And watching that air, I haven't noticed any kind of an air loss. Well, we're going to drive this around for probably a couple hours today. Put some miles on it, make sure that everything that needs to be dealt with gets dealt with. Well, we've gotten the truck up to highway speeds. I spent a little bit of time in it. Driving it at 50, 55, 60, 70 miles per hour. Trying different speeds. I've got a little bit of a vibration at one speed. When I get it up to 70 miles an hour, I can tell it's probably in the rear end. And I may just have to check. We might have a tire that's, hasn't been balanced enough, or it's a little bit out of round. But the truck is working really well. I'm watching the gauges. They're all where I would expect them to be. Normal operating range. And watching the airline, or not the airline, the air tanks, looking for any kind of air loss while we drive. That's good too. We'll spend some time in the next few days doing a little bit of the exterior work on it. The fenders are going to be next, and the hitch should be shipping here pretty soon from Henry at ET Hitches. And after I drive it a little bit more, we'll be taking it to Volvo for the computer programming to be done. If you have any questions about our RV hauler conversions, you can certainly give us a call at any time. Our toll-free numbers on our website, or send us an email. And we've got lots of frequently asked questions, pictures, and videos on our website as well. Go take a look at our website at www.rvhaulers.ca. Thanks for watching, and I have a request. There's a number of you, thank you, who've subscribed to my channel. And if you like what you see, what would be nice is if you look on the bottom of your screen, down there should be a like button. If you can hit that, or if you have any comments about our videos, the more people like, the more people comment, the more my videos will be found, and the more people will learn about these interesting conversions. I'd appreciate if you could do that. Thanks for watching.